It's been a month since Election Day and people are still arguing over why the late counted ballots skew blue so much, so let me explain with some visual aid. Let's say these push pins represent voters in a state. I use push pins because voters are prickly and need to be handled with care. In a normal year, some people will vote in person and some people will vote by mail, and it's pretty much about the same proportion of red and blue in each case. 2020, however, is not a normal year. First, there's COVID-19, so a bunch of people would rather not vote in person. But the proportions are not the same. Republicans are more likely to think COVID is a hoax, so are more likely to continue voting in person. Democrats are more likely to believe COVID is a real risk and are more likely than Republicans to switch to voting by mail. And then President Trump went on TV and told Republicans not to vote by mail, so even more Republicans stay with voting in person. Data in some states like Georgia even suggests that something on the order of about 15,000 Republicans that used to vote by mail gave up on voting altogether. When it comes time to count, the in-person votes are counted first. In many states, the law doesn't allow processing of the mail-in votes until Election Day. So the opening of the envelopes, the checking of the signatures, can only be done on Election Day, so they take a longer time and are counted last. That's why early counts are more red and later counts are more blue. It's a combination of 1, difference in belief about COVID risk, and 2, difference in willingness to vote by mail, partly driven by President Trump himself.